Morning. It's October 14th and I'm at the farmer's market in Royal Oak. I'm not sure if we fully understand the whole depth of what's going on in the Asia Pacific in regards to our new economic and political partner in the globe, and that would be mainland China. Well, in the 80s and 90s, the international community, the West, the United States, and everyone in the globe pumped money into that country. Some $30 to $50 billion a year in foreign direct investment. Now, that was a steroid shot that can grow any economy to a great level. We're at $100 trillion in the global GDP today. Our new economic and political player in the Asia Pacific, China, is approximately 18 or 20% of that. The United States is still number one with about 25 trillion. However, we have a new player in our midst. The pandemic allowed us to show some inadequacies in our supply chain, from the most simplest of things, whether it's a packaging for a potato chip or a box of cookies or a pencil or school supplies and or other medical things, our antibiotics. It just showed us that the supply chain was imbalanced. We knew this was happening. We saw this happening in the last 2 decades. Yet, we failed to make the decisions to circumvent an issue to where we would be exposed. Incomprehensible, really.
Okay.
Or maybe not so incomprehensible when you look at the possibilities of just greed. We may want to review the areas of technology and that transfer to do manufacturing and interaction in another country in the areas of automotives, aeronautics, possibly pharmaceuticals, and certainly telecommunications. I'm not standing on a nationalistic platform or a protectionist platform. I look at those technologies and those areas in which we've transferred and built up overseas more from a business and a pragmatic sense to say maybe we should be getting more of the profit margin in this, and maybe we should have more control over that. And certainly if we feel it's a national security or a security risk, we would be reviewing this. They have their ideas and their own agendas. They have a 2013 Belt Road Initiative. They have a 2025 Made in China initiative. They have a 2035 China Standards Act. They're visionary. They have 10, 25, and 50 years strategy on economics, food, and energy. They're not locked in a bipartisan system here where it goes, we rip it up and we pull it down and we rip it up and we pull it down. We seem to be wasting a fair amount of money doing that. We need to do a better job at this. So if I look at the polarization that drives us to this our side, one side or other, flatly put, stop it. Just stop it. We're a laughing stock. We're not being functional. We're wasting our money. We're not treating our countrywomen and our countrymen well. And we've elected officials to act on our best interests. And it seems that you're not. So I hope you can pull it up, because enough's enough. We're starting to see that this is incorrect in a lot of areas, in the most basic areas. So start to communicate. Polarization's not helping us. If anything, from the outside looking in, they hope that disunity in the United States will continue because it allows us not to have a general premise and a understanding and the foundational aspects of our core beliefs and a moral compass, if we can have one. And that disunity only allows other regions and other areas and other governments to go about their business without fear of retribution or anyone from the other side of the globe standing up. That's incorrect. We need to change it.